The community I work with is Bethany Home of Ripon, and I am the Director of Human Resources for them.
Wonderful. Well, good to talk to you. We talk often, but good to see you today. And Adam, how long have you been providing support or services for older adults?
Well, this role here at Bethany Home was my first opportunity for that. So I've been with Bethany Home for a little over 8 years now. And again, this is I've worked in different types of industries prior. So this is the first time I've worked with older adults.
Great. Well, when did you first know you were going to be working with older adults? And, what were your thoughts at that point?
Well, of course, I first found out when I was basically interviewing for this position, and it was actually kind of exciting. I don't know. I've always had a special connection with. Even my parents always say I have an old soul.
Mm.
I always enjoyed, talking and connecting with our seniors and listening to their stories and learning from them. So that was the first time I really found out that I was going to
Yeah.
be working with them when I took the position.
Great. And I had a question. I wanted to know, when you first entered the workforce, either at Bethany or in general, did you experience any challenges and how did you overcome those struggles?
Well, I'll start when I first got into HR, human resources, which is about right now, I'd say about 20 years ago, 20 plus.
Mm-hmm.
The challenge was the major challenge was just proving that I could be a true asset to whatever organization I was working with. And sometimes that meant doing a little extra work, trying to do a little extra study, trying to take extra training and things of that sort to really, because regardless of what position you're in, and especially in this position, if someone's asking you questions and wanting to know in any area regarding human resources, especially, they want to know that you know what you're talking about. So it was preparation was the big thing, and I don't mind working hard to learn and to understand different aspects of HR, but you have to really kind of show that to your workforce to really have them or earn their trust. So that was one of the big things is earning our coworkers trust.
Yeah, that is interesting. You do have that unique challenge as an HR professional being the first impression that the new staff has of the company and the culture
Right.
when they come in.
Exactly.
Yeah, interesting. Well, what sense of purpose do you experience working with and in support of older adults in the industry itself?
Oh, I get a gosh, it's so it is really special. Again, coming from different types of industries, this industry, I mean, our seniors are so dear to all of us. Myself, I don't work directly being in human resources with a lot of the seniors, even though I see them every day and talk to them and things of that sort. But making sure that our employees are taken care of so they can take care of our residents is very important to me. If you have an employee that comes in every day and they're not happy and they're upset with how they're being taken care of, or that really reflects on their work. So to me, that's a very key to this job, and you can see it when you see employees and how they relate to our residents, and it's just kind of a full circle. So I really enjoy seeing that the full circle there of assisting our employees.
Yeah. I agree. I think every job you're going to be drained intellectually, emotionally, but I believe in our industry, something that I know I wake up to is I think I'm going to make an impact on someone's life, or I'm going to make sure I do. And you achieve that, I believe, working with older adults, and
Right.
we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So wonderful. Well, what advice, since we are celebrating the Equity Cabinet and we're celebrating Black History Month specifically here in February, What advice would you give to a Black individual who's considering either a new career or a career in working with older adults and serving them?
Well, the advice I'd give, number one, be yourself.
Mhm.
Don't come into this type of work trying to, everyone wants to try to prove themselves in any role. But as soon as you come across as someone that you're not, that's going to get back to that whole trust factor that people can read right through that. So be yourself, be prepared, um, study, understand your profession. Um, don't take everything personal. I know when I came in, even at this facility, I'm one of the few African Americans that work here, and sometimes with people really don't understand how they come across to you,
Mm.
and you can really take everything personal. I try not to.
Yeah.
And even if it is something that is meant to be taken personal, I let those things roll off, and still you have to be professional, and you address them in a professional manner.
Mhm.
Um, but you really don't want to come across with a chip on your shoulder, but at the same time, you want to earn and demand respect in
Mhm.
your role, and that's with anyone from the top to
Yeah.
the I hate to say bottom because every role here is
Sure.
important, but
Sure.
from every role, regardless of pay scale,